Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. Where is the evidence? The Russia-Trump collusion allegations, the accusations of obstruction of justice, the cover-up, the crime, the reason for impeachment. Democrats, please show me the evidence. Oh, wait just a moment. You can't. Watch.
Do you have evidence that there was, in fact, collusion between Trump associates and Russia during the campaign?
Not at this time.
Well, she's a top Democrat. Senator Feinstein hasn't seen anything. So where's the evidence?
What's your view on any proof? Have you seen anything that suggests any collusion between the Russians and the Trump campaign?
Well, there's an awful lot of smoke there, let's put it that way. People that might have said they were involved, to what extent they were involved, to what extent the president might have known about these people or whatever. There's nothing there from that standpoint that we have seen directly linking our president to any of that.
Well, that seemed painful for Senator Manchin to admit, didn't it? He hasn't seen anything. So where's the evidence?
We did not include any evidence in our report, and I say our, that's NSA, FBI, and CIA with my office, the Director of National Intelligence, that had anything that had any reflection of collusion between members of the Trump campaign and the Russians. There was no evidence of that included in our report.
I understand that, but does it exist?
Not to my knowledge.
Now, surely if anybody would know about collusion, it would be the Director of National Intelligence. Nope, James Clapper didn't see anything. So where's the evidence?
I don't know whether or not such collusion, that's your term, such collusion existed. I don't know.
The former head of the CIA, the agency that collects the evidence, hasn't seen any evidence. So Democrats tweaked their narrative. There's only so many times you can bang your head into the wall before you change your tune. We can't find evidence, liberals yelled, because President Trump obstructed justice. Or did he? Watch.
The work of the men and women of the FBI continues despite any changes in circumstance, any decisions. So there has been no effort to impede our investigation to date. Quite simply put, sir, you cannot stop the men and women of the FBI from doing the right thing, protecting the American people, and upholding the Constitution.
Acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe was second in command at the FBI. I think he would have known if the president was impeding the investigation. So where's the evidence of obstruction?
With respect to a number of the allegations that have been made recently, that the president or his aides may have sought to enlist the help of members of the IC or Director Comey himself to drop the Flynn investigation, have any members of the IC shared with you their concerns that the president was attempting to enlist the help of people within the intelligence community to drop the Flynn investigation?
No, sir.
No evidence of collusion, no evidence of obstruction of justice, unless some Democrats want to accuse Feinstein, Manchin, Clapper, Brennan, and McCabe of lying, committing perjury. Yeah, I thought not. So the narrative morphs again. No collusion, no obstruction. But the Russians, liberals say, they're the reason Trump was elected. Watch.
Do you have any evidence that Russia cyber actors changed vote tallies in the state of Michigan?
No, I do not, but I would highlight we're a foreign intelligence organization, not a domestic intelligence organization. So it would be fair to say we are probably not the best organization to provide a more complete answer.
How about the state of Pennsylvania?
No, sir.
The state of Wisconsin?
No, sir.
State of Florida?
No, sir.
The state of North Carolina?
No, sir.
The state of Ohio?
No, sir.
So you have no intelligence that suggests or evidence that suggests any votes were changed?
I have nothing generated by the National Security Agency, sir.
Director Comey, do you have any evidence at the FBI that any votes were changed in the states that I mentioned to Admiral Rogers?
No.
55% of Democrats now believe Russia tampered with the vote tallies in the 2016 election to get Trump elected. I wonder why Democrats believe that. Because that's the next evolution in the narrative coming from the Democratic politicians. Couldn't prove Trump colluded with Russia, couldn't prove Trump associates colluded with Russia, couldn't prove Trump obstructed justice or impeded the investigation, couldn't prove a cover-up of a crime that never happened. The next evolution in this ever-changing, never-factual narrative is the only reason Trump was elected was Putin's finger in our ballot box. What a bunch of nonsense. In the meantime, the real smoking gun story that liberals in the mainstream media are ignoring wholesale is the fact that Russia meddled in our elections, and we're not even trying to learn how they did that, what they did, or how to prevent it from happening again. Great job, Democrats. Putin 1, liberals 0. And that's my final point tonight. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.